Hi, welcome back to another episode of Astropill Guest Expedition. We're doing
arms. We're armsing.
Armsing.
Totally.
Arms, obviously.
Like
Ghost Trick, and we are back in the room after saving some lives.
Yeah, and they just kind of resolve some matters with each other. He's calling off the execution. That's huge. So I don't know what our next step is right now. We took a quick break.
Camila, we have to save Camila.
Okay. They'll probably give us a directive, or should we go we don't know where she is right now.
We don't know where she is.
Who should we talk to? The Justice Minister, I guess?
Maybe Lynn, she looks upset.
We can't even reach her.
Okay, maybe Justice Minister. What's the matter? I just don't know.
I like the idea of exploding so much.
What should I have done 5 years ago? Back then,
I can hear you, by the way.
Nobody had any way of knowing the true nature of the manipulator. It wasn't anybody's fault that we didn't know the truth. Do you really think so?
Of course. Besides, what's important right now is deciding what to do next. Am I right?
She's right, Mr. Minister. Yes, of course. I do believe she is. What is it now? I just don't know. What should I do next?
Oh, God, he's just as indecisive as we are.
I know, it's like us directly related.
You'll figure it out. We believe in you. You gotta believe.
What you gonna do?
Wait, what?
You gotta believe. That's Parappa the Rappa. Can't talk about that enough. Sissel, if you hadn't come up to my cell tonight, I would be gone by now without ever having known any of this.
I guess what I want to say is, I love you.
I love you. This is what I deserve.
You know, it's that new chapter in his life where he has a dead mom or dead wife. He's been taking years to get over it.
Yeah.
He's ready to find new love in his life.
He's ready to find new love.
That's what this is.
And he found one in a ghost. That's what I told myself these past 5 years. But things are different now. Thanks to you, my eyes have finally been opened.
I'm gay.
I'm gay for you. Tonight, I've come into contact with a lot of people's lives and gotten involved in their fates.
I just support it.
And the only reason I was doing it was because of you.
Because
I love you.
To regain my own lost memory, but now I have a new reason to regain my memory for you.
But things are different now. I'm also gay. We're connected to each other somehow. I just know it! That's why I need to ask you a few more questions about, like,
you know, what your
what
tastes,
you're into.
if
you're available tomorrow.
on the beach, you know?
The truth about us.
I mean, though, I'm gonna disappear at dawn, so maybe this will be short-lived.
Oh,
but
no,
if you
it's
could
just a
just
fling.
If you could just
Fair enough. Fire away. Manipulator.
Sissel told me all about it, Detective Jowd. About the manipulator.
Yes. And it looks like this manipulator really did a number on the minister, too.
I'm the manipulator! Really godparents!
Please, don't pick up on the minister. If he dies again, don't pick on the minister. If he dies again, I'm the one who has to save him.
I don't want to do that extra
It's
work.
a waste of my time.
Whoa!
Sissel, do you think that's what happened to me too?
Huh? What are you talking about, Lynn? Don't tell me. You were manipulated too!
Ooh.
There was always a part of me that just couldn't believe it. That image of the one who shot—
Oh, sorry.
The image of the one who shot me. But now I see a possibility of a new explanation.
I took over Lynn for a second and had her speak
You were
my
manipulated!
lines.
But who is it? And why did they do it? That contraption was a birthday surprise for Camilla's mother, wasn't it?
That's right.
Something's been bothering me about it. I feel like I know that device from somewhere.
No surprise there.
It killed you tonight.
It killed you. You lost your life once tonight because of that machine.
Right? I knew it! See, Detective Jowd? That's like pretty cool, right?
No, I'm afraid I don't see.
How can you not?
Is this Sissel? Probably Sissel?
I told Detective Jowd about it. told him this about seeing the exact same contraption tonight in a completely different place.
Yeah, that's pretty weird. That's pretty weird. I mean, I'm sure this guy was just constructing it because he's trying to find out the truth.
Yeah. That's very strange indeed. A junkyard on the edge of town? I never even heard of that place. And what's more, I've never told a single soul about that contraption.
Ooh, you haven't?
Huh, that old pigeon guy. Who in the world is he?
The mastermind of everything tonight! Wow!
Detective Jowd, you must have heard the name somewhere before. Temzik. The meteorite that fell in the park 10 years ago. You were there. So you found out about that, did you? I hear that meteorite saved little Lynn's life. That's right. I couldn't do anything to help Lynn that day. But in that case, I don't get it. If it's true, doesn't it mean you didn't steal somebody's life away?
What are you talking about?
Detective Jowd, you told me that 10 years ago, the person who killed the perpetrator in the park was you.
What? But it was the meteorite!
I wasn't lying. I stole that man's life away, no question about it. It was entirely my fault.
Was it some sort of indirect thing?
I was just about to shoot him.
Oh, so I might as well have killed him.
I would have shot him in the next instant if the meteorite hadn't come. And at that point, I was already a murderer.
Because of the intent to kill.
That's not true! You were trying to save me!
Lynn, I'm sorry, but
I didn't care about your tiny little
I don't
ass.
think that's really it.
Huh?
What? He just wants to kill someone?
Yeah, he just wants to be a badass, like
On
we
that
determined
day,
before.
10 years ago, a different incident happened in another place.
Another place?
Yes, in the police headquarters interrogation room. The worst sort of incident. A suspect who was being questioned escaped.
Wow, I didn't know about that.
I happened to be there in the detective division, so I joined the chase. Fortunately, or I guess unfortunately, I was able to track him down alone in the park. Bang. Hold it right there! I fired a warning shot. I wanted to catch him bad. That warning shot made him panic. At that time, I was young and wearing green.
Wearing green.
Detective, brandishing my sense of justice like a sword.
We mentioned this in many, many episodes ago. That's the exact same outfit as Detective Gumshoe in Phoenix Wright.
Yay!
He wears the green coat.
I made him panic and got you involved, Lynn. It was all my fault.
He's even got the red tie, the brand pants.
Detective Jowd.
All I could see was my target. I couldn't even see you.
But no, I can see clearly now the rain is gone.
I can see clearly now the rain is gone.
Your voice is beautiful, Detective Jowd.
I'm so sorry about singing, Lynn. I know it's not the time.
It's okay. It was beautiful.
I can see all obstacles.
He's like humming under his breath right now.
So the man who grabbed me died that day.
These last 10 years, I've never forgotten his face. But we haven't seen it.
Yeah, I know. Nobody else knows his face.
A few years after that, I forgot it.
Oh.
When my wife Alma died in such a mysterious way, I thought it was fate. My punishment for what I'd done.
And that's why he accepted the punishment the second time
Ew.
around.
Ew, I
guess.
Very interesting.
Glutton for punishment, are we?
I painted pictures in my cell, nothing but portraits of people's faces. All the faces of the many people I'd met in my life and didn't want to forget.
Where are all the other pictures? Did they confiscate them?
Aw,
They couldn't even let him be like crazy and like be surrounded in the
They're
room
like-
with
they-
faces of people he's...
It's weird because they give them the materials to paint, but
Yeah,
then they take away the paintings. Maybe
That's
they
so
sell
mean. Oh my god, for like a special detective prison, special prison, $5,000.
One of a kind, $500. Get a picture of a guy's face. See?
It's painted by a criminal
Painted by a
that totally
criminal,
murdered.
see? Painted with real blood. I finished that last portrait to the final face I wanted to remember.
It was us. It was our beautiful face. You don't need to cover it. We already know. We know your dirty little secret.
I give you my dirty little secret, dirty little secret. The final face. The face of the man in the park that day!
It was us?
Sissel's not that old. Just wait a minute. That can't be. I saw that painting.
Well, I mean, he could be like maybe 40 right now. He
Oh
could
my
have
gosh,
been 30.
really?
You know, if it was 5 years ago, maybe he's 35.
I
or
thought he
something.
was like 18.
Yeah, I have no idea. He could be any age.
Wow. I saw the face you painted tonight.
It was me. It was I! Gasp!
No way. It was my face. Are you telling me I was the man in the park at that time?
That's why he was being so cryptic. He kept his emotions under control when he saw us.
Yeah, he did.
Like,
really
he kept
did.
it completely under control. That's crazy.
That's crazy. I can't believe this twist. That's right. The face of yours is the face I saw 10 years ago. The face of a man whose life I stole. Of the man who was pronounced dead at the scene.
So I guess when he saw us, when he gave us the advice of like, don't believe everything you see with your eyes, it's because he's seeing us right now and he's confused. He's like, wait, what's this guy doing here?
What?
But hold on, Detective Jowd. That can't be true. I just met Sissel for the first time tonight. And he died right in front of me.
By the way, the name that I know the man in the park that day by
That was a hard sentence.
isn't Sissel. What? From the first minute
here we
I
go.
laid eyes on you tonight,
I fell in love.
I fell in love, but also I've been wondering, who in the world is this guy? Watashi wa, watashi wa. Mr. Minister.
I'm here I just came over here, by the way.
I just finished shaving that one little line into my beard.
in my beard. I messed up. Don't mind it.
Inspector Cabanella, where are you?
Yeah, wait. Weren't they waiting for the vehicle to pick them up?
They were, yes.
And he was just sitting in the lawn chair. Why did he
was.
leave?
He was, and he left. Just be quiet and listen. This is our demand.
Ooh.
Wait, what? What? Demand?
What's going on?
Our demand hasn't changed. The execution must be tonight.
Is he a villain or is he being manipulated? What's
a
happening?
Villain. Once we've confirmed it's been carried out, we'll release the hostage. You know I'm a villain. What are you talking about, Inspector Cabanella? And you know it wasn't my daughter who was abducted. Does it really matter who the hostage is? A life is a life. Even if it's the daughter of a death row prisoner.
Ooh, they know the truth. They know everything.
Once the criminal gets the punishment he deserves, the hostage will go free. Carry out the execution immediately and wait for our call.
Ooh,
Bye.
Inspector Cabanella, you
He's
betrayer, you
evil.
traitor.
What is it, Mr. Minister? You look paler than ever.
What in the world? What's going on? Inspector Cabanella!
What in the world is going on right now?
Cabanella.
Ooh.
The rock of the gods that fell from the sky 10 years ago twisted the fates of many people and started a chain of tragic events.
And it's causing all these twists right now. So
Twists
many
on
twists.
twists. It's like Twizzlers twist.
Ah.
And even now, the chain continues to grow even longer. Inspector Cabanella's call proved that to us.
So we heard that even though we weren't in the phone?
Oh, we did. And the greatest mystery of all has risen to the surface. Who is this me that I've been chasing?
Who are
night?
we?
Who am I?
Who are we?
Who
am I?
Tell me, where did I come from? I'm even further from knowing than when I started.
Oh no, who are we? What the heck? What's going on?
We're older than I thought we were, that's one thing.
And we definitely died before.
Saving prevents
Yes.
wildfires,
Ooh, wow.
which is very important this time of year.
That's pretty incredible. Yeah. Oh no.
Congratulations.
We've died once, but then we met Lynn for the first time tonight. What happened? What's going
I'm very
on?
confused. 10 years ago, a man named Sissel took a little girl named Lynn hostage, and then was killed by a meteorite fragment.
So, Lynn, I hate to break it to you. I might be many years older than you, but I hope you're okay with that.
I
hope
know.
we can still work something out.
I thought they were the same age.
I hope we can still work something out. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness!
Met a man named Lynn.
Oops,
at a
that is
junkyard.
blocking. There we go.
Oh, tonight a man named Sissel met a man named Lynn at a junkyard on the edge of town, and then was killed by a bullet. But the scene I find waiting for me on the other end of the phone line feels like the final nail in the coffin of my lost memory. Oh! Wait, what?
Oh, girl!
How is that possible?
What
What's
is going on
Wait, what?
here?
What's going on? I see myself.
Oh, snap! up?
I'm very confused. I don't understand.
It's us. What are we doing? How are we moving?
How?
Wait, what's going on?
I'm like creeped out. There you are, Commander Sith. Sith? Finally. I'm very confused.
Do you remember this lovely guy's voice?
Sissel, where have you been, my good man? We've been looking everywhere for you.
Beautiful.
Had a little unfinished business to take care of. Didn't think it would take this long. Is he the manipulator? What about your people? They sure went out of their way to mess me up.
I say, well, I believe we fulfilled every one of your conditions in our little deal. What right do you have to complain about anything outside our bargain?
We can talk about that when we get together.
This will be our last communication by telephone. We arrive in 1 hour. I look forward to seeing you, Sissel. Yes, I do.
Goodbye.
I really, really do.
Dawn is approaching. The darkness surrounding my own mystery is deep, but I know it's always darkest before the dawn.
So poetic. Ugh.
Yeah.
What is going on here?
I'm very confused.
Yes, so we're nearing the final stages of our little deal, my good man.
Yes, sir. All preparations are complete, sir. And we just had a report, sir. Lights have been spotted, sir.
Lights, interesting. Have they now? By all means, let's have a look.
Wow, he has a portrait of him in the back carrying like a scepter.
They're all portraits of him.
Oh, wait.
Oh my god. He loves himself.
Thank you for pointing that out. That's
He
amazing.
loves
I literally,
himself.
I've never noticed. I've never
Look
noticed.
at my beautiful face. Ooh, yes, I love it. Yes, we're very close.
We will now disconnect from the communication cable and have no service until we arrive, sir.
All right, very well. Do you have my... Yes, very, very good.
Man, this is such an advanced place. Like, this is crazy. How does gravity work with all that?
I have no idea, and I will not question it. What's
Are
going
we
on?
finally revealing where they
Are
are?
we in a phone?
Whoa, we're in a submarine!
We all live in this submarine. I never would have suspected
They
a
were never
submarine.
in a building this whole time. They were in a submarine underwater.
Well, how do you feel about submarines? Would you go in
No,
one? Me
no.
neither.
I
That's
hate deep
terrible.
sea. I
Me
hate
too.
deep sea.
Me too. I hate deep sea.
A lot of people have the same fear of like big creatures in deep sea.
Me too.
Yeah, yeah.
Absolutely. Well, that's because it's very terrifying.
It's like mysterious and like completely disconnected from us. It's like the complete opposite.
Yeah.
Like if we were in their territory, they'd move really fast.
Yeah.
And they'd be vicious. It's scary.
It's real scary, and it's
Scary.
dark and it's cold, and like you can get that weird lung thing from going up too fast.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
One of the biggest things that stuck with me throughout my life, did you used to have those high school planners where they would have like little facts in them?
Yes.
So one of the ones that always stuck with me is that a giant squid's eye is as big as a basketball.
Ew.
So like if their eye is that big, imagine the whole creature.
squid.
Oh,
Ew.
that's stuck with me my entire life, ever since I read that.
It's gonna be stuck with me now for the rest of my life.
You're welcome.
Ugh.
You're welcome.
Nice try, Inspector Cabanella.
But he's like dead now. He shot him.
But you could never stop.
This is a face we've never seen Sissel make. He's making our body make weird faces. Stop.
See ya, sucker.
Stop that. You're blemishing our beautiful face.
I'm so confused right now.
We just walked out. What's happening?
Trick time. Let's go back.
Cabanella, let's save him.
Let's go back 4 minutes.
Hi there. Are you okay?
Oh,
You're
hi.
kind of dead
Oh,
right now.
hi, Mar.
Oh, hi, Mar.
Oh, hi, Mar.
So how is your sex
how
life?
is your sex life? Oh, hi, Mar.
If you guys don't get into the room, I think tons of people have already seen it. Please look up the room. You will not
Look up
regret
the
it.
room.
Okay.
Hey, do you think you could wake up?
I don't have
me?
time for this right
'Cause
now.
I'm very confused.
Look, I don't have time.
Sperm. Oh
Yes.
boy, still unconscious.
It's like a Pokemon.
I guess he hasn't been dead for very long then. I'll just go ahead and go back to 4 minutes before his death, whatever. I'm a little nervous about what I might see there.
Right?
though.
There's us standing there.
But if that's what I'm gonna find out my answers, I can't run away from it. Does he
You're
have a
so
twin? Is this a
brave.
twin? An evil twin? An evil twin? I'm gonna say evil twin.
Okay.
I'm going with evil twin for
All right.
500.
Locking it in.
Locking in evil
Is that your
twin.
final answer?
Dun, dun, dun.
Hey,
Once the criminal gets the punishment he deserves, the hostage will go free. Carry out the execution immediately and wait for our call. Ah, that's a good boy.
Wait,
Gee, a hostage. That's a good boy. Gee, a hostage sure is a handy thing.
ooh.
Gives me complete control over the
in the country.
I like that his voice changes entirely if he has that face.
So evil. What's the matter? All those broken bones smart a bit? What's it like to feel pain? Does it make you feel alive? Why are you doing this? Now, is that any kind of question for a top inspector to ask? Isn't it obvious? Revenge, of course.
Ooh, chills went down my spine.
Revenge on all the people who stole my life away 10 years ago.
So he's like dead, but also not dead, I guess?
What? Don't be ridiculous. It was a meteorite that stole your life, or have you forgotten that? No!
Oh, scalding hot!
Wrong!
Wow, that's hot, stop.
I was murdered by all of you!
Hot.
He doesn't even care.
Hot.
Detective Jowd, who chased me down and forced me into a corner, even though I was innocent. Lynn, that girl who was running there right where I was running. Who was there right when I was running? Lynn, she's just an innocent little girl playing in a park. If that brat hadn't have been there, I would have never thought of taking a hostage.
It was her fault for being there in the first place!
It was her fault. That's the most self-centered garbage I've ever heard.
Huh! Phoenix Wright point!
And finally, you, Inspector Cabanella. Me? If you hadn't have done what you did, I never would have pointed a gun at that kid. So, you were so proud of your spotless record. And my case was the one blot on it, wasn't it? Only two people know the real truth, me and Detective Jowd. I bet tonight's execution will be quite a relief to you, won't it? One of the people who know about the stain on your record will disappear for good. That's why you didn't help him escape from prison. That's the kind of guy you are. I got nothing to say to you. You'd never listen anyway.
Who? Holy snaps!
So, bang.
He shot him!
You think he's a ghost? I think he's definitely a ghost. And
Here he comes! Oh my god, that's creepy. That is creepy.
Ghost trick.
Oh
Hi, it's me.
my god! Here's Sissel!
That's really creepy. Goats. Now then, Inspector.
Just gonna pretend that you didn't do that. Ugh.
Time to make a big red stain on that spotless white coat.
Oh! He's manipulating stuff! He's ghost tricking!
This was another condition of my deal. To wipe out everybody who knew about Temsic. Bang!
Oh, snap!
Bang.
A lot just happened.
That's crazy.
Just now.
I cannot believe that.
Holy crap!
What?
Whoa, let's save Inspector Cabanella in the next episode. Whoa!
Oh my god!
Whoa, how are you feeling? How are you feeling?
Well, I'm very excited that the plot is progressing so much.
Yeah.
There's like so many questions that I have.
Yeah.
But I'm very creeped out by the Sissel.
Yeah.
He's very, like, even his animation, like,
It's like
was
weird.
really creepy looking. It's just weird to see him moving, actually.
Oh, because we don't really see ourselves since we're dead.
It's really weird. So
yeah, and isn't it jarring that and then you're playing both of them as the same voice, but he's speaking so differently. How does that feel?
It's really weird. Why is he so evil?
Oh no!
Evil twins, I'm telling you, this is an evil twin.
I mean, he explained that he's getting revenge for everyone who killed him 10 years ago.
He died.
He's bitter.
He died 10 years ago at Temsic Park.
So what's happening now? We'll find out more in the next episode. Join us then! This is Axis.
This is Brian.
Over and out!